Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Banished. Just seen them gather up a huge number of eggs down there. We've got more chickens going on over here. So yes, basically we are going to continue on with our epic journey into transforming this map into just a massive, absolutely enormous city with hundreds and hundreds of people and hundreds of sheep and hundreds of everything else. What we did last time was we set these building. We didn't actually finish building them, but we set them building, and we've got 10 of them up here. I've got 20 sheep herders up here that have got nothing to do at the moment. They're all herdsmen, but that's fine. We don't mind. We absolutely don't mind because we've just assigned the jobs to the citizens so they can start working and they will be able to start building up here. That's absolutely great. That means we're going to have even more surplus wool. I need to start doing a little bit more down here. We're going to get rid of some of these resources, and after that I'm not really sure. I'm thinking that maybe we could come down here and get a few bits going down this side, but we kind of don't need to. The sheep, we've reached almost a point where we don't actually need to worry about getting more sheep. There's a few other bits and pieces that I'd like to do as well, just to keep things moving along. But first of all, we're going to go into here and we're going to assign sheep into all of these, like this. Keep going, and I keep going, and I'm going to split as few fields as possible. So what it'll mean is that we'll have some fields that are going to be split down to really, really low numbers, but what that will also mean is that most of our fields will be continuing at maximum production. We're not going to have to worry about them falling behind and getting really, really low numbers. This one here has only got 12 sheep in it. The rest of them are actually pretty much all flat out. We're going to need more houses here, I think. We'll definitely need some more houses moving in so that we've got enough sheep, enough people going on, and sort of everything is ticking along and doing exactly what it should be. Let me just... Right, let's see about splitting these sheep fields first. So if I split that one, and I split that one, there's two of them are then split. So if we go back to that one, this one's only got 13 sheep in it now. I'll split it again, it's now got 7. I'll split that one again, and that one's got 5. So then we can go and we can have a look at these sheep over here. This one's got 9 in it. I can't split that one. This one here has got 12. I can split that one. This one over here has got 6. That one's got 5. That one's got 6. This one here doesn't have any, and neither does that one. All of these... Oh, hang on. No, that one there has got 10. So we can split that one. That one will split apart. Anything that has got less than 10 sheep in it can't be split. So we've got 6. We've got 6. 5. 6. So we've hardly got any there. So we're going to split one more in a minute. I'm just going to let these 3 fields finish building as well, and then we can split that one. Everything will all be split. We are low on food. Now, this is going to be a bit of a problem. We've got 500 people here now. 500 people. I mean, it's just insane. We've got 170 laborers. We've got way more laborers than we need to worry about. I'm determined to do this without getting more fields. Now, I know that I could get more fields. What I could do is I could go over here and I could make more of these fields. I'm deliberately not doing that because I want to try and do this through other means. You know, making loads of fields is easy. That's the fastest and easiest way to make food. We all know this, but I'm deliberately choosing not to do it so that we can have a little bit more of a challenge on this rather than just taking the easiest option. There is one other thing that I wanted to do, and that is over here somewhere. I want to make another graveyard. We are a little bit short on graveyard space, and that does help to keep people happy, and happy people are more productive people. So we'll bring that one out there. That's there is as big as it can go. So we've got another graveyard being built down there. How long is that going to take? That won't actually take very long. They'll soon build that one up. I should have these fields... Oh, we got one more field up here ready to go, and then as soon as that one is done, we've just got these people to move out. I can actually put those into sheep. Put that one into sheep. That one there into sheep as well. And then this one here, as soon as the builders turn up, I got these bits to be removed. There we go. One more removal, that person right there. Then the builder will come up. Oh, no, not the builder. The builder won't come up. Once we've done that bit, then the... Oh, we got people dying. It's not good. Why are you dying? Stonecutters crushed by rocks. And then a merchant has arrived. Food is doing okay. Food is hovering fairly low. Right, that's now done. Now they're going to bring in some logs. And we should have enough logs so that they can bring in all that we need. Shouldn't have any issues with that whatsoever. Well, I don't think we will anyway. Right, you know, I'm thinking that we should split some of these. I can't split any of these over here. These are all way too low for it. But what I can do is I can go over to this one here. I can split that one out. And then I can split it again. So there's 2 splits done off of that one, which is going to be 2 of these fields. And then one of these over here is going to have more sheep on them again. That one's got 12. I can split that one again over to there. So there's 6, 6, and 6. And then this field over here has got 7. There's everything done. I've just got that field right there with 14 in it. That one will be split to deal with that field there. As soon as there is the logs and it's been built, that one will be dealt with. And we don't have anything else to concern ourselves with. The next bit that we want to think about, really, is... I mean, we do want to think about expanding this. But I also want to think about expanding what's going on down here. Because, I mean, you look here, we've got firewood and wool. Wool is maxed out on all of these. Well, nearly maxed out. We've got plenty of workers. So what I'm thinking is that we actually increase the traders on each of these places from 4. We go up to 6. So I'm going to increase that to 6 on there. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to increase this to 6 on each of these all the way through. And then once I've done that, I will then increase the number of workers overall. So I go 2 on there like that. And then that one is another 2. And that one, 2 more. And then you over there, 2 more. And you. And then you there as well. So there's 2. Right, so we've got... Are they all on 6? Yes, they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to increase this total by 18. So we want to go all the way up to 54 employees. There we go, 54. So that's 1 for each of them. And all of these are now open and working. We want to just check our total for leather. That is the one thing that we got to be careful that we don't overreach on. I don't want to be using up all of our leather. We want to keep that. And we only want to trade what is absolutely necessary for keeping the food running through. Leather there, 2,300. We're okay for leather at the moment. That's absolutely fine. Our total wool storage, though, is only 380, which is quite low. That is quite low. We will have to keep that in mind. Now, these guys over here, I changed them over to iron production rather than coal, just because I thought it would be a little bit better. We've got plenty of firewood now. We seem to have plenty of firewood for everybody, which means that we could actually think about changing one of these or 2 of these back to coal, and then we could start making steel tools instead of just iron tools, which I think would be a really, really good idea. I need to... That blacksmith right there, I'm going to change him over. He's going to go there, steel tools, and I'm going to change this one here to coal, and I'm also going to change this one to coal. I'm going to keep iron working over the other side. These 2 mines here are going to go for coal production. This guy is now waiting on some coal, and then he should be good to go. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Just see how that develops. I got 1 more sheep field up here, which should now be ready. There we go. That one's now ready. That one can have sheep, and then I need to split. There was one with 14 in it that we can split out. That one there. Split that one. And they've all got the right amount of sheep. So now we've just got to wait for the number of sheep to increase, and everything will be tickety-boo. So we got there, we got mutton in there, we got plenty of mutton. We've also got some leather in there. 200 mutton, and we've got some wool. We've got leather and mutton and wool in there. So it does look like that the sheep do actually produce leather. I wasn't quite sure if they did or not, but it does seem that they do. Not huge quantities compared to some of the other, but they do produce it. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we just want to make sure that all of our workers are indeed living close by. That's going to be a very important feature. We've got to double check and make sure that none are having to go any long distances in order to get to work. See, over here, it's still a long distance to go, but overall it's not too bad. You are going just down there, so it's not actually that far. Right, that's actually looking pretty good. We got none of them that are going too far, so we have enough houses nearby. That's all we needed to know, really. We didn't really want to know any more than that, just as long as there was enough there for them. Graveyard there has now got 7 graves in it. That one's 28. We've got another graveyard over here that is full. 2 graveyards over this way that are not quite full. This is good. We don't want the graveyards to be full. If they fill right up, it starts to cause a few problems. But they're not. Right, you there. What is this? What materials required to perform work are not available. There is coal being produced right here. Okay, there is coal. I got a feeling that the houses are using coal rather than anything else. Let's just take a look. Nothing up there. That one there, he's got coal right on him. In that storage yard, right there. You can take it back here. That person there is taking it. Gone to the market, I think, with the coal. No, they haven't gone to the market, but he's still here. He's not got any coal. Maybe I need more mines with coal. This might actually be a thing. If I get more mines running, that might actually help the situation a little bit. So let's do that. We don't exactly have a shortage of people, so we could do that. Go into here, and I want to go to the coal mine like that. Turn that one round. Bring it forward there. There is our next coal mine. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Done it again. I do this every episode. I turn it when I don't mean to. There we go. So let's do that, and then we can go over here onto the road. I'll bring that one forward. There is the edge of the road, and we join that road in there like that. Right, perfect. So we've got another coal mine being built down there. As soon as that one is ready, we can assign a few more employees to working in the mines. Not sure that they're going to want to work in the mines, but they don't really have any say in the matter. Unfortunately for them. Right. Uh-oh. Disaster has struck. An outbreak has occurred. We have got an outbreak of what? What is it? Mumps. Hopefully they'll be okay with the mumps. We'll run that risk. I had mumps, I'm sure of it, when I was younger. I know that they now immunize against it, but I'm pretty certain that I did actually have it when I was younger. It can be serious, but not always. Let's take a look up through here. What have we got? How are our sheep doing? We got 9s, we got 7s, 12 over there, 8, 11. Some of these are expanding quite nicely. It's going to take a little while for them to build up, but obviously once they do, then everything is going to be running along really, really nicely. I've got a load more space over here that we can sort of start to work on. I'd like to get rid of the rest of this mountain here. I think that's going to be our next big job to do. So I will take the quarry. And we've got this wonderful, wonderful quarry mod that we've been using. And I absolutely love this quarry mod. It is brilliant. It makes life so much easier because it means that you can remove the whole of the mountain. And removing the mountain in this game is just brilliant. It makes it a lot easier for you to do anything and everything that you could want to do, because you get all this extra space, which you wouldn't have if you weren't able to remove the mountains. So you can understand why I might like it. Let's bring that one back, all the way back over to there, and drop that one in there like that. And then this one doesn't quite fit. We'll have to come back to that corner a little bit later. I got another bit that I want to put down here so that I can just get rid of that last little bit on that edge there, like that. And then this one here, actually, right, we can go to about there, can't we? Which means I can bring it all the way over to there like that. And then you, nope, you can't go in there, you won't fit. Doesn't quite want to fit, does it? If I bring that down, this it's sort of eating into it a little bit. We'll put another one in there just for luck. So we've got plenty of them all the way around. That's going to get rid of most of that mountain now. And then we got a load of space there. That is a mod. It's a mod off of the Steam Workshop, for those of you that aren't familiar with it. And it works absolutely wonderfully. I strongly recommend it. It's really cool because you can just open everything up and you've got all the space then you could ever need in this game. You don't have to concern yourself with petty little details like having to look for space for your quarries, because quarries in the normal game just dig a great big hole in the ground, and they're an absolute nuisance. They really are. Why won't you go and get coal? Seriously, there's coal right here. I got 2 coal mines right next to you, and you won't come and get it. Where are they taking their coal? They should be taking either there or over to this one. I think they're going to that one. But why won't you come and you... Oh, there he is. He's got some. At last. I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to get the other mine. I mean, we got loads of iron here. I got masses and masses of iron. I don't think I need any more iron. So I'm going to change this one to coal, and I'm going to change this one to coal as well. There. Now, I've only got 30 miners, and I've got 6 coal mines. 6 mines, right? No, I've got 7 now. I've got another one down here that I've started. That one right there. That one says 15. I'm going to drop that one down so that it's on 10. So we got 7 mines. It means I want another 40 people in here. Click all the way up through. It takes a while. Another 40 people. So we got 70 people working in the mines altogether. I got an iron mine here, plus I got 2 coal mines. And then over this side, I've got 2 coal mines and 2 iron mines. So we've got 2 coal there, and then 2 iron mines there. So we got a good spread. We've got a good spread, a good mixture of them all, which I think is good. We have another outbreak. This is TB that we got going on this time. You need to go to the hospital, sir. You need to get yourself to a hospital, and then everything will be sorted. Right. We got 1 patient over there. That should be the person with the TB on his way. Okay. There we go. Speed everything back up again. Everything is looking good. So we have got, on each of these, we've got 6 people working, and we've set leather, wool, and firewood to be sold and traded. We're soon going to stop this one. We're going to take the stops off of that one, and we're going to allow that one to finish being built. It's been there waiting for a very long time. We've been waiting for this. This is a momentous occasion. We got 160 firewood. Wood itself, I mean, we're doing well. We got 30-odd thousand stored food. So food is excellent. We've got plenty of different types of food everywhere. Iron tools and steel tools, we don't have huge quantities of. Wool is actually running quite low at the moment. We've only got like 130. We've got 800 warm coats. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We are going to have to sort of be aware of what's going on. Leather and wool, we need both of these. Leather, however, we got 2,000. So I'm not going to trade any more leather. Leather is not for trading. But we will keep trading for firewood and stuff. Now, these over here, these guys, they're actually purchasing... how many have we got purchasing logs? There's no logs being purchased there. You are not purchasing any logs. I don't have very many purchasing logs. I got 500 being purchased on him, and I've got another 500 on him. And I think that's it. I think I've only got the 2. Oh, no, we got another 500 there. So I don't think these over here are doing any purchasing. No, they're not. Right. We're going to get this guy buying in logs as well. We're going to finish that one. Going to let that one finish. It's got 2 builders assigned. They're going to come over. We're going to get a few logs brought in. And we got 12 people ill. That's not very good. Okay, we will have to keep an eye on that disease. 145 laborers, but I mean, we got 70 miners over here. 10 stonecutters. Well, I don't think we need any more stonecutters. We got 1,400. No, that's iron. We got 3,000 stored stone, so we don't need any more of that. Coal is sort of hovering. It's not doing too bad. This one here is now they're going to finish building that one, and then once that one's ready, we can start doing some trading in there. We got a whole load of logs down here. We got more logs than we know what to do with. They're actually dumping logs outside of this one because there is literally nowhere else to put it. So we know that logs are doing just fine. I got a woodcutter here. I'm actually thinking that we'll get another woodcutter going, and I'm going to put him over this way so that he's not too far away from that bit. I mean, yes, it would be good to have more wood. You know what? With all of those logs, maybe we should just activate one of these. So if I up that one by 1, and then I click on him to work, and I'll do this one as well. Up that by 1 and click on him to work. So they're both going to be working there. Now we've got that one there, but there's no stored logs there. We don't have spare stored logs up this end of the map, so I'm not going to get any of these woodcutters going just yet. We're just going to keep the woodcutters going down here, close to all of these traders. That trader there is soon going to be finished. Died of tuberculosis. They're not supposed to be dying of tuberculosis. You know that the disasters are switched off because they're not. The disease doesn't spread as. I mean, it is spreading a little bit, but if the disasters are on, the disease, I think, spreads a lot more. It becomes a lot more serious. You do have more of an issue that you've got to worry about. Right, what do we got up here? We have a trading post ready to go. which means that we can now set our inventory counts. We've got trade there. I want to set 1200 for wool, the same as all the others. Then I'm not going to trade any, actually firewood is what I want to trade, and I'm going to go, how much have we got for firewood on these? Trade, firewood is low on there. It says 5,000. So we'll do that on here. We'll also do 5,000 firewood on there. I know it's an awful lot. There is a massive amount of firewood going in there, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to trade that. And then I'm going to go on to purchase, and we're going to set 500 logs again on this one, and then we're going to go through the grains and everything else, and we're going to set for food. So 3,000 grain, 3,000 meat, like that, 3,000 fruits, and 3,000 vegetables as well. Just like that. So that is all of our trading done, and then that will be when the merchant arrives. That's when we do our trade. We've got 6 people. I want to up this by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So we got 6 of 6 working on each of our trading posts, which means that we should start to bump up these numbers pretty quickly, which is really good. That's what we want. Now, the only other thing that I'm thinking about is, would it be worth getting fruits to come in and then turning them into alcohol and selling the ale? Because we get various different types of ale. I mean, it's only actually one type of ale. It's just that you get different people making it. It might be worth doing that. We could actually make a little bit. It'd be a good way to, like, trade between the two. It's definitely worth thinking about. It is definitely worth considering this as one of our options. Now, if we look up through here, these numbers are climbing quite rapidly. We will very soon have all of the sheep fields absolutely completely crammed full of sheep. Over here, all of these quarries, no, not all of them, most of these quarries are now open and ready for business. I've got one over there that's not ready yet, which he will be in just a second. We got these 2 over here that are busy being worked on, and that one's not really started. We got these over here, these are done. Oh no, that one's now ready. Okay, so we're going to go into there, and we're going to destroy structures. We're going to take down those 2, take down that one, and take down those 2 over there. Those, did I say 2? Those 3. Those 3 over there. We'll take all of these, and then we got this down here. This one's on 55 of 100, and this one is on 3 of 100. As soon as those are finished, we will start destroying those as well. Yes, we've just had another outbreak. This time we have influenza has come to town. We seem to be getting a lot of these. I'm thinking that it's kind of normal because of the quantity of citizens that we have. The other problem that we got, the average health of the citizens is quite low. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take steps to cure that, which is, if we go over to here, I think it's the herbs, actually. We want to look down through here. Herbs. It's currently on 0. We have 0 herbs. And if you look here, we've got the hunting cabin. You've got the herbalist here, who has 2 of 2 people, and they're working. We need more herbalists, essentially. So we're going to go into here, and we're going to go there to the herbalist, and she is, or she or he, it doesn't really matter. I always assume that it's a she. Never make assumptions. Never make assumptions. So we're going to drop that one in there. We've got 1 herbalist going to be built there, and I'm going to go up this way. I think I'm going to have another herbalist up here as well. And I'm going to build another herbalist over here. Actually, I'm not going to build one there. I want a herbalist that's going to be close. Yeah, the problem is there's nowhere to grow herbs up there. There's literally nowhere to grow them. So we are going to have to put this herbalist here. So she's got plenty of places to go to grow them. I've just done the whole twisty thingy again, which I didn't want to do. Right. So now we've got plenty of herbalists. That'll take care of that little issue, I hope. All of those are being destroyed. I've got... The builders seem to have given up on this bit. Given up entirely. They've decided that is a lot of work. They don't really want to do it anymore, so they're not going to. What have we got up here? Wool, mutton. We got more than enough mutton. We got thousands and thousands of mutton here. It's accumulated. Look, 5,500 mutton. I got 50,000 food. I got more food than I know what to do with. Well, that's great and all. But what else have I got? Have I got enough? And all these houses here, it looks like they're all full. They're all labourers. Everybody's a labourer. Very easy life for most of these people. Very, very easy life. So all of this food is coming in. We're filling up all of these. Nope, none of these are full. They're all empty. That actually surprises me. We got loads of variety of food. Iron tools there. This one is still not working. Still coal is being used. We need more wood. We need more timber coming in so that our woodcutters can actually cut wood. How much wood would a woodcut cut if a woodcut... How much wood would a woodchuck... Woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. So we got firewood. Oh, they're selling firewood. No, I don't want to buy firewood. Sorry, not interested. No market for that one. Trade here. We got 200 wood. We got some firewood. I think that really we're in a position where we could actually get more logs coming in, and you've got to reach kind of an equilibrium of logs versus food coming in. But I think that we can do this. I think we're in a position where we could actually start buying in more logs. And we're only buying in 500 at a time. And they only come in with 200 logs at once. So we could do this. We could actually do it. If I go to purchase, I'm going to change you. You're going to go 500 logs as well. Like that. All done. Yep. And you've got a few items here. If I trade you, that's 40. Let's go for a full 200 logs right there. They are 2 each, right? That's how much they cost each. Whereas these over here, I'm going to go for 10 of those, and then I got leather there. Leather is worth a lot. And do that up in 5s. There. It's 20, and then if I go there, 190, that's just 5 of those. I only want 1 more leather. I'm going to change that to 6 right there. That makes 200. Oh, no, I need 400. Oops, my bad. So let's go up by... See, I got 600 now. There's 400 right there. So I can trade that, and I've got 200 logs. They can now be processed by the nearest woodcutters. How do I keep doing that? How do I keep pressing these wrong buttons all the time? Got to be more careful. Got to be more on the ball. More aware of my surroundings and what is going on. None of these guys have got any timber. Yeah, we've got a few logs here. We do have a few. I think maybe it was those ones that I just bought. Those 200 logs that we had over there. And what have you got in your inventory? Have you got the logs still? Most of them are now gone. No, the logs are all gone. We can go back to trade over here. Yeah, we don't want anything else. They'll start bringing in more and more bits and pieces, and we should have more logs and then more firewood, which we can trade. And I'm hoping that we can start building that up. And we've got some nomads over here. Now, we haven't actually accepted nomads for a very long time. 75 nomads means that we're going to be going well over 600 people in our town. We got 45,000 wood, so I'm going to do it. Big mistake, quite possibly. Quite possibly a very, very big mistake, but I'm willing to take this risk. I really am. I think this could be interesting. Can you put more? No, you can't. You can only have 1 woodcutter per station. I want another woodcutter. We got all of this over here. I think we want some more woodcutters up here next to these. More woodcutters equals more wood. More firewood. More firewood equals more stuff to trade. So let's just bring that one there. Put them right next to each other. I'm going to put a line of them down through there. Stop doing that. I keep pressing Q. Every game I play, Q removes the item that you're holding. Apart from this game, which is right click. You see where I'm going wrong? You understand why I keep making this dreadful, dreadful mistake. And now all of those herbalists that we set up for, they should soon be ready. We got nobody working there. I've got 4. If we just stroll down... Oh, no, it's not down this way. It's... we had one over here. There was some up here that I built as well, wasn't there? We got one in here that I built, and then I got another one over here. So if we go into tools, and then we go to assign jobs to citizens, we've got the... Not the gatherer. It's not the gatherer. It's the herbalist. There we go, herbalist. 4 of 10. So if we increase that up to 10 like that, then we've got 2 herbalists working in each of these locations. That should, I'm hoping, allow us to get a load more herbs going into each of the places that we need it. So let's just take a look up here and see what our sheep are doing. Most of these fields are now reaching maximum capacity, which is brilliant. It means that once they do actually reach the full capacity, we got that much more wool that we're able to trade and sell. Those 2 quarries can be demolished, and then we can start working on just getting rid of the rest of this hill here. Do we want yet more sheep pastures being built? I'm thinking that maybe we could do a block of them down here. We could do another 9 of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know you want to. You know you want me to. Now, if I zoom in a little bit, I'll be able to see what I'm doing a bit better. So I want to go right there. There is the edge of it. Right there. We want 20 by 20. Nope. Let's try that again. Come over to here. And then down there. Okay. And then I skip one. And then I come out like that. And I do a 20 by 20 right there. And then we come over to here. And I do another 20 by 20 out there. We got a gap. We got a gap here. There's something wrong. I know what that is. That's a little bit that we missed with the quarry, which there is absolutely nothing that we can do about that. Actually, there is, because that's a road that I built there, so I can just build this in anyway, and we can ignore the fact that we've got that little bit going in between the 2 of them. So what I need to do is I need to do that, and I need to do that there, which deletes road. And I can remove those 3 bits of road. As soon as those 3 bits of road have been removed, we are then good to go. Let's just come out of here. We're on 50,000 food. Still 13 people are homeless, but I don't think that's going to be too bad. Just need to wait for that to be removed. While that is being removed, let me go over to here, to more pastures, and we'll bring that down, and we'll make the next lot over here. A 20 by 20 there. And then another one over here like this. And then that one out there. So there's the full 20 by 20. That's 21. Come back like that. Okay, there's a 20 by 20. And then one more out here. Actually, there's not one more. I want more still. Still more. I still want more. So there's the road. I need to come down one there. And then we go out this way like this. There's one there. And there's another one out this way. Like that. And there should be one there. This should be exactly 20 by 20. And now I should be able to do roads all the way through them. We should be able to have a road there that comes up and all the way around these. So it goes around the outside. Like that. And I'm going to put a road straight across there like that. And then we need to put roads straight through the middle of all of these. Like this. So that it crisscrosses the whole thing. There's one. And there's the last one down there. There we go. Oh no, there's another little piece that needs to go there like that. So it's... Basically, we've now got a road around the outside of all of them. So that is 18 of those. Which means that we are now going to want... another 18, no, it's 9 of those. We're going to want another 18 of these people here. So that's going to take us up to 92, 102. We need to put this all the way up to 102 animal breeders. There we go, 102. That's absolutely perfect. We've got a load of people. We have one person that is hungry. One person being hungry is not so good. It's not too bad, actually, all things considered. Now, why are you... Oh, it's the average health, of course. Yes, I remember now. That's why we went and built all of those herbalists, because the average health of our citizens was dropping considerably, and this is not a good situation to be in. So we've got herbalists here. Herb limit is 2,000. I'm actually thinking that the herb limit needs to go up. Amount of stored medicine is only 4. I could increase this, and we can put that all the way up to 5,000 on our limit. If I do that, that means that people will have more herbs available. There we go. Right, so we've got 15 stored herbs. There should be enough stored herbs that we can start bringing the average health of the citizens. They've got a huge variety in their diet now. Because of the amount of food that we're trading, they've got a massive variety. However, these people up here, not so much. They've only got a little bit. The biggest variety in market is that one. Actually, okay, not that one either. Not that one either. They did have an absolutely massive variety in their diet. There was all kinds of fruits and vegetables. I'm starting to think that maybe the situation with the logs has meant that the people are getting... We're trading more logs. Are we? You know, I don't actually know. I'm not sure. How we do? I mean, we got 2,000 logs. I know we got loads and loads of logs, but most of those seem to be down over here, out the way. And we got more and more iron. I see, look at this. Iron, that's all maxed out. So now we're just waiting on some coal to be produced. If we can get a bit more coal produced. How are you doing? You've got some stuff. You do have a few tools here. We've only got two. Ooh. Oh, that's really bad. We got 200 stored tools. Right, let's build another blacksmith. We need tools. We desperately need tools. This is not good. I'm gonna build you right there, and so that you're close by those. And then I've got coal and iron over here. I got masses of coal and iron over here. I'm gonna build a blacksmith right there. Put one there, and I'm gonna build another blacksmith over here as well, like that. And build two of them. Look at this. See? Look at me go. So I got 3 new blacksmiths being built. That should help take care of the tool situation. I'm going to have them all building steel tools. They're quite close to these quarries, so they should, in theory, have plenty of materials available so that they can build the steel tools properly. Now, coats is another situation that may start to become a bit of a problem. At the moment, we're making coats, but I think we do need to just increase the numbers that we've got. I'm going to go up this way, and I'm going to build one coat person over here, which is actually called a tailor. It's the code name for them is tailor. And I'm going to build 2 tailors up here. Now, I don't have a huge storage. It's barns, I think, that the coats go into, rather than... they don't go into the storage yards, they go into barns. We've got loads of barns here. It's just whether or not we've got enough room for them all. I think we are now going to have to bite the bullet and build a few more houses up here as well. So I'm going to start with that, and they're going to go all the way along this top end up here in one big long line like that. That should be all the houses that we need. Don't think we need more than that just for now. That will keep us going. Right, let's do and take a look at the tailors. I think I need... There's 3 tailors. Did I build 3? No, I've built 2 more, haven't I? So I want 1 too. Like that. So there's 2 tailors. And then the blacksmiths, there were 3 of them. We'll let those carry... I'm going to leave those going until they've actually completely built. These quarries have now been dismantled, so we can take another load of the quarries here, and we can do our last little bit with building the quarry. If I do it that way round, like that, if I move that forward a bit, I wonder if I can do this. Bring that over there like that, and that way 1 there. Turn that one round. Yes. That will work out quite nicely. That should remove that whole... little hill right there. Then it's going to be in the way of these down. We'll come back and we'll do these in a bit. So we'll just do 2 quarries there for a minute. Now let's come back down here and see how the blacksmith is doing. The first one that we put building was this one down here. He is almost ready. We just need a builder to turn up. As soon as the builder turns up, then that quarry is done. Perfect. It's finished. We've got a bit of space through here. This quarry has 70% remaining. We're not going to worry about him for a minute. That one there. That is the one. Well, you know what? We could actually... I've got 10 builders. Haven't I? Yes, I have. I've got 10 builders. I've only got 2 of them working down here. Let's increase the number of builders, because we're always short on builders. So if we go up to 14, 15... yeah, 15 builders, that'll probably do for now. We got over 118 labourers as well. You always need plenty of labourers. Labourers are good. We still got 55,000 food, so food is good at the moment. At the moment, it's good for food. That doesn't mean it's going to stay good for food, but at the moment we're doing alright. So we got those 2, they're ready to start building up as well. And then I can move up this way, and what am I looking for up here? We haven't actually got a tavern working, and the main reason for that is I've been a little bit cautious about these, because I've been worried about I'm worried about too many people having the food. I've been worried about them using up the food, and then too many people not having enough to eat, which then becomes a serious problem for us. So we'll increase that one as well. I think I only had 2 of those built anyway. We keep that, and that's going to hopefully increase the health of the people. At the moment, we still have a low quantity of stored medicine, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. We may have to get some more herbalists working. There's another one there. I'll make 3 of you. Yes. No, there's not another one. That's there's too many. I had a guy there that didn't have a job. That's all right. Ignore me. Brewers, 2 of 2. Tailors, 5 of 3. Blacksmiths, 3 of 5. Right, so we've got some more blacksmiths now. Let's go and check over this way. Down here. There is one blacksmith, and he is going to be making steel tools. And I'm going to now assign a blacksmith. I'm going to increase that by 1. No, he's still not here. You, I want you making steel tools. And I'll increase that one again. There we go. So, can someone please come to work? We got a brand new forge just opened, and they're refusing to come to work. A lot of people would be glad of that job opportunity. They really would. Right, you are going to make steel tools as well. When you are making steel tools, you need to all group together and make steel tools. You need to make me lots of steel tools. That's how it's going to work from here on in. You're going to be making steel tools, and you are going to be making a lot of them. We're down to 140. It's a good job we noticed that when we did, because we could have run into some serious problems if we hadn't. That could have really caused us some major issues. Right, woodcutters, I'm going to increase that by 2, 1, 2. So we've got those 2 woodcutters there are now employed. The quantity of stored logs is starting to deteriorate just a little bit. Well, yeah, the quantity is deteriorating. Why are you still like that? Why have you still not got anybody here? I've got 5 blacksmiths. Let's just check this a minute. That would be because I have 6. Where did I get another one? Let's put you in there. Right, so you're working quite nicely. You're happy. Now, I know that I've got a blacksmith over here somewhere. Well, I got one down there. Pretty sure I got another one up there. He's doing standard tools. And then I've got a few of them doing steel tools. You are doing standard tools as well. Right, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep standard tools and steel tools. I got 2 more log cutters working, which means we do need to be very careful with our supply of logs. Food is doing good. Stored medicine is okay-ish at the moment. This... Oh, I didn't actually build a field here in the middle. I thought I did. Okay. That would be why I don't have a field has turned up here in the middle. So we want a 20 by 20 right there in the middle. So now we... Why is that not building a field? Okay, so... Ah, I see, right there. Look. There's a piece there in the middle. I didn't even notice that. Okay, we will deal with that now. We will do this. If we go onto here, we go into that one. And then we go to... No, we want that one. There. No way! I can't quite fit it in. I want to put a quarry in here so that I can get that tiny little bit that's right, we're going to have to demolish some of the road. I go there, and I will demolish all of the road down that side, like that. I'm hoping that those trees will eventually be removed by people bringing some stone up and actually, building the road. We'll see. We will see what happens there. So I've got that piece of road there that has been destroyed, and I should now be able to build a quarry. Yes. We can put a quarry there, and that should allow us now to... it'll just level out that tiny little bit. You do get those tiny bits occasionally. They can be a bit of a nuisance, but generally speaking, it's going to be alright. Loads of people turning up. We've got some more animals here. Let's see. We can start working on these. Get that one, and then that one in there. That one over there. And that one in there. And then we got that one down there. Excellent. This one here is ready to go as well. There we go. So we've got sheep in there. So we've got sheep planned for all of them. We haven't actually got it done yet. So the others we're still working on. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we need to split out so that we've got some for those fields. So we'll go over here and we'll go to the part ones. I got 1 there, so there's 1 and 2. And this one is 1 and 2, so that makes 4 of them. And then 2 of these should have 10, so I can split those as well. And that should be about 6 in each of them. There we go, perfect. Excellent. Really pleased with that. And the quarries over here, these are almost done as well, which means that we can then immediately destroy them. And it should also be completely removing this mountain. Oh, I've got a feeling that we may have missed a strip. I really hope not. I really hope that's not the case. Right, where are the people? We just need the builders to come back. If you could just come back over a little bit more. 98%. It's so close. I just want to finish this up. We're just about out of time for today, so if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. our tool situation is tight, to say the least. We're short on coal, and the problem is we don't have anywhere to put the... Oh, I know what we can do. In order to deal with the coal situation, if we just build a new stockpile right here, and we'll make a fairly big stockpile as well. We go for a full 10 by 10 right there. They'll be able to bring some coal out, and they will drop it into that stockpile right there, which means that should help the tool situation. We've got the 5 blacksmiths working away, which I'm hoping is going to help. Coats is okay at the moment, but yes, we are very short on tools, and this is concerning me. None of the... It's coal that they don't have. Alright, let's switch you over to log and iron. This one down here, what's this one doing? They seem to be using up the... I mean, like this guy here, he's... We'll switch you to log... We'll switch you to just ordinary iron tools as well, just to make life a little bit easier for us. Let's run over here. Right. Log and iron, and coal. So he's got coal there. This one here is going to be turned into a field and a storage yard, and we should be able to get some of this coal coming down here, which in turn should allow it to be processed a little bit easier. And then we've also got room to put logs in here as well, which is good. That might help the situation. Whether it will or not, I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just go very quickly up here and see how these are doing. Yep, those are fine. They're still building, and that has done exactly what we wanted it to do. Next week is going to be our very last episode right here on Banished. We've sort of done everything that we wanted to do. We have got massive, great big sheep production up here. We've got absolutely loads of it. And we've got some huge, great big areas. We've got, well, we got almost 700 citizens in our town. It is growing absolutely massive. And you sort of, I've covered everything that there is to cover in this as well as I can, I think, without sort of going, without having the full disasters on. There are a few extra things that we can do at times if we want to, but I sort of feel that we've done everything that we need to do, and so it'll be time to move on. So yes, next week will be our very last episode right here in Banished. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.